Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game for my road to top 100 and I am in the second position. Immediately I'm noticing 659 as the highest production spot here. And if blue goes for 659, I think I can go for something like 854 here or the other way around, I believe. Yeah, I might have to give up on or if I go for 659 because I'm just considering what my second placement would be in that case. If I go for 659, blue goes for 854. Okay, blue goes for 659. I'm more than happy with this because I can immediately just go for 854. And now black might consider something like 943 or sorry 694. And then red can go for something like 834 and 9510 with the access to the sheep port can play a decent game, I believe. I mean, black can also go for 834 here. There is a decent amount of sheep available on this board. But most of the brick has been locked out apart from the 910 and the 810, which, I mean, decent settlement spot, but I don't expect anyone to go here, at least not for their first placements. Yeah, black is taking their time here. I think it has to be either 694 or 834. And I like 694 slightly more because you get a high overproduction here. And there is some chance you will be able to get wheat when it comes back to you. And at the very least, you can still go for 910 with the access to the 3:1 port. I think that's a quite a playable setup here for black. Yeah, so black does go for 694, pointing towards the 3:1 port. And here I think anything like maybe 9, 10, 11 will be open for me. I can even go for, I mean, if red goes for 834, I can go for 3411. But I don't get any sheep in that case. Yeah. There are a few sheep wheat spots, but then I don't want to go for something like 3, 10, 11. It's just too little of a production here. Maybe I will even consider something like 6, 3, 11 with the option of going towards the 3:1 port. I do produce a lot of wood. And if I'm considering 6, 3, 11, should I consider 952? I think 952 is slightly better with the access to the 3:1 port and the wood port. Yeah, let's see what red and black do here. I mean, black can still go for something like 9, 10, 11 or 3, 4, 11, one of the spots that I was thinking of. Well, that's a difficult choice, but I mean, now black wants to go for, or has to go for 834 with the option of going towards the sheep port. And then I can even go for 810 here, to be honest. Yeah, I think black will choose 834 over 910 here. Yeah, I have to choose between 810. I mean, if I go for 810, blue here has to go for either 6-3 or 6-3-11. The other 6-3-11 is also an option. Just wondering if I want to go for 912 or 910 here. I will have the OR port, so maybe I should give a little more thought to 6-3-11. Do I consider 10-3-11 here? No, I think 10-3-11 is just too little of production here. Not a lot of wheat, not a lot of sheep. It will be a difficult game. I mean, 8-10 seems to be the most balanced, but then I leave the board open for blue to expand, and blue does have decent road building potential, so we'll be able to get quite a decent setup. If I even place on 8-10, where do I want to point my road? Do I point it upwards towards the sheep port, or do I point it to the right? I'm going to run out of time here. I need to decide a little more quickly. I think I will point to the left, but the problem with pointing to the left is blue most likely goes for 3-10-11 and then tries to expand on 6-3-11. So that is surely not an option for me. Maybe I can point to the right with the option of going towards the 3:1 port. Yeah, I don't want to be fighting with black here. I think I would rather fight with. I mean, fighting with black is easier to be honest, but then the 3:1 port is a little more useful, I would say. So now, if a 4 rolls, I will be able to get to the 3:1 port. Instead, I roll a 10, so red is basically the one who starts with a road in hand now, and red will be able to plow me. Yeah, I think red is the only one who has wood, and pretty sure red isn't going to trade it away. Yeah, and maybe red even has a road settlement in hand at this point. So these early fives and tens have been quite nice for red. Actually, doesn't build a settlement, which is surprising. Because red surely started with a wheat and a sheep in hand, and fives and ten. Actually, there has been only a single ten, so maybe red is a brick short here. Yeah, not much that I can do. Hopefully, no sevens are. I mean, yeah, I was just going to say it, and it happened exactly as I was saying it. I'll give up on sheep. I'll hold on to wheat here and maybe give up on brick. Actually, I don't need to give up on brick. The reason why I'm giving up on sheep is it is not something that I need immediately. Yeah, at this point, I would want to target blue. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter whom I target. I have to target blue here. I mean, an 8 did roll, so red has an ore in hand. Oh, I had a wheat in hand, which is fine as well, I would say. I mean, black here will play their knight, block the 10 wheat. So maybe getting the wheat is not a bad option here. Maybe blocks the 8 ore or the 5 brick. Yeah, blocks the 10. Hopefully it doesn't target me, but there's a good chance I will be targeted. I mean, red is in a better position, to be honest. Targets blue, which is surprising. These sevens have been quite nice, but let's see how this goes. Yeah, maybe now will block the 8 sheep. Continues to block the 5 brick. Okay, so blue has a non-block with black and red, and it hurts me here. Surely going to ask for an ore. Okay, gets a trade with black. I mean, I don't have much choice. I'll just go for a def card. Yeah, let's see. I'll just ask for a trade directly. Only card that red has here is a sheep, so I don't want to target red. Yeah, and here, I mean, it is going to be the 8 sheep. Does target black, which is fine. Let's see. The moment blue ends their turn, I will offer this trade. So getting easy 1 is to 1s here. Yeah. Here, if a 5 rolls, I will have my settlement. But apart from that, okay, I roll an 8. I'll hold on to these cards. I want to get a city as well. And a 5 does roll, so that is quite nice. Black, on the other hand, has already played a couple of dev cards, so surely not going to be trading here. Here, yeah, I think it is going to be the 8 sheep or the 4 wood. Hopefully, I am not targeted here because, yeah, I mean, black here already has played 2 knights and has 2 dev cards in hand. I'm not sure why black hasn't been targeted yet. So I get my settlement as expected. Let's see. Red might play a knight. Continue to block the 5 brick, I believe. Okay. Seems like red is targeting blue. Yeah. Just pointing the obvious, but then it's not working out in my favor at this point in time. Even if I roll an 8 here, I don't think there is much that I can do. I'm getting a 1 is to 2 here. Does sound interesting. Yeah, let's see if I get a 1 is to 2 for this trade. So, I mean, at this point, if I have to target black, there is not a lot that I can do about it. I might have to end my turn with zero, I mean, without doing any action. I might just, yeah, actually doing a 3 to 1 is not something that is quite strong here. Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to these cards. If a couple of 5 roll, maybe I can plow black and go towards the 3 to 1 port. Yeah. So this was expected. I think I'll focus on getting a city. So I'll give up on all my wood and wheat. Yeah. I mean, targeting blue here does make sense. Blue will have the longest road and the wheat port. Maybe red wants to fight for the wheat port, which will be surprising. Let's see if I roll a 7. Okay, I don't roll a 7 here, but let's see if I get this trade. Hoping for red or sorry, black or blue to accept it. Neither do. So, not much of a choice, just end my turn. Yeah, rolls a 7. I think blocks the 8 over here. Yeah, unfortunately, there hasn't been any 7, so I am stuck with sorry, any 8. And for the past couple of rounds, haven't been able to get any dev cards because of that. I mean, I don't want to trade with black here, at least with 3 dev cards. Yeah, plays the Year of Plenty. Finally, an 8 here. So maybe I will be able to do something. I mean, at the very least, I get my city. Even if a 7 is rolled, I'll get it. I surely don't want that to happen, but it's not like I have much choice here. So, I mean, for me, I think just getting a city is an option. I don't want to play my road here and then get blocked. But then, let's see. Wow. Still going for, and I mean, 6s have been rolling quite frequently. Finally, another 8 here. I still need a 5 or a 4 to roll just so that I can get a road settlement. Actually, even a 4 doesn't help me. I need a 5 to roll. I will have to convert all my ore into a wood and a wheat. Let's see. I mean, I do agree. Red is also in a decent position with the access to the wheat board. Wow, quite unlucky there. Yeah, seems like I'm not getting it. So I'll just get my dev card and I will build a road here. But I mean, if nothing, I can build a road on the desert tile. Okay. Blue rolls a 7. I think blue will block the 9 sheep. I mean, 9 sheep doesn't hurt black much. It does hurt red a little. There's a good chance I get blocked here as well. And there is not a lot that I can do about it. Okay, does block the 9 sheep. I mean, black here has 3 def cards in hand, so there's a robbing black, I think, is the right choice. I'm a little surprised black did not go for the sheep port and went for the 3 to 1 port, but it is what it is. Let's see. I mean, blue is thinking about something, might consider playing a monopoly here, or yeah, plays a year of plenty, gets a second city. So yeah, I mean, blue is in a very strong position. Here, can I get a trade like this? This will still give me a road settlement. I don't think so. Anybody will accept it, but it is worth a try. Let's see if I get this trade. I mean, if I get this trade, I can try robbing red and get the port. But now I think I'll just hold on to these cards. I don't want to risk it in any way. Okay, finally these fives are rolling. Yeah, I think at this point, like blue and red have done decent. Black went for a lot of early dev cards. I think black should have tried getting a city sooner. Yeah. Here I need a 4, a 3 or a 8. I mean 3 would be too helpful to blue. A 4 I think is fine. I can deal with it. 8 is basically me going for a 2 is to 1 with my ore, getting a wood and building my road settlement. I mean this is also fine, right? Okay, yeah, did not happen there. I don't have any wheat to give away. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I just target black here. Okay, red accepts it. So now actually I can build 3 roads and block black from getting to the wood port either. Maybe that is not a bad option here for me. But I think doing this is just fine. Yeah. So red does have a knight. I mean, now the battle for the largest army is surely heating up here. There's a good chance I can fight for the largest army as well, but let's see. Because I have played two knights, I know red does not have any knights, and black surely does not have any knights. If red is not able to buy a dev card this turn, and if an 8 rolls, maybe I can buy a dev card and try and fight for the largest army. The reason why I did not build two roads here is I think blue might just build a road settlement and plow me. So I did not want that to happen. That's why I just went for the safer route, get a settlement, and hopefully an 8 rolls here. I think it's due. Yeah, 3 doesn't help me. I think, yeah, because a couple of 11s also rolled. I think it is blue who will go for a couple of dev cards here. Doesn't need to get another city on 6-3-11. The thing is, even if I buy a knight and go for a dev card, and even if I get the largest army, I don't think I'll be able to hold on to it. So I'm not sure what my game plan here is. I mean, I need to get a city and then in some way just hold on to the army. I'm not sure how that is possible. Wow. So yeah, with the 3 roll, there is nothing that I can do. I mean, 3s and 11s have rolled so many times, just as many times as 8, I believe. I will accept a trade with black. Although, I mean, I believe black here might just have 3 VPs and they're stuck on 6 points. Okay, as I was just going to mention it, I get an 8 here. Hopefully, I mean, my best roll here would be another 8. I don't think a 10 helps me. I think 10 helps blue a lot more than it would help me here. And also red, to be honest. So I would just like another 8. I will just go for a settlement and maybe I can even get a. Sorry, I will go for a city and maybe I even get a settlement there. I mean, at this point, it has to be the 9 sheep, right? I have no dev cards in hand, so it'll be. I'll be very surprised if I am targeted here by anyone. It's not only blue that I'm talking about. Yeah, this is a slow game here. Blue is spending a lot of time chatting, but not. I mean, blue. Not sure what blue wants to do. Blue will just get a settlement here. Okay, gets another city. Hopefully another 8 is rolled. Did not expect that. So just get my city, move on. Solo blocking blue, wow. I mean, blue here does not even play their knight, which is surprising. On my turn, I can get a city. Sorry, I can get another settlement here. I can even go for a few def. I'm pretty sure black here has 3 VPs. I think red has one. So if blue has one or two, then maybe there aren't any VPs left in the dev card pile, and I should not try fetching it. I mean, there could be a monopoly out there. Monopolies haven't been played. A monopoly would not be bad for sure. Yeah, blue surely has a monopoly. He is thinking quite a bit about it. And if a 10 rolls here, okay, plays a monopoly on ore. I was just going to say. So now if a 10 rolls, I can only get a settlement. Even a 5 gives me a settlement. Wow, 11, which does absolutely nothing for me. Yeah, there have been quite a few 11s this game. Yeah, not much that I can do. I'm cannot even, I mean, I don't even know if I want to convert my resources into anything else. Because if I want to, what do I do here? Yeah, I think I'll just end my turn. Not much for me to do. Yeah, even a 4 would have been fine. I would have at least had my settlement. Wow. And just wins the game. So I had 2 VPs there. Yeah, this was my 5th placement game. Yeah, 6 11s there. And 7 threes. Wow. Absolutely brutal. These rolls. Only 4 fours. Few sixes, few nines. Yeah, I'm okay with nines because I wasn't dependent on them, but then yeah, these threes and 11s were huge. For blue, I mean, if I had gone for 10 3 11, I would have had a pleasant game to be honest. Especially with the access to the wheat port, sorry, the ore port, it would have been quite nice. Yeah. Although I wasn't robbed from much, I mean, only once. But still, I mean, yeah, and black had 4 dev cards. Wow. Actually, yeah, black had 3, which was expected. So, yeah, but then nothing much we could have done there because of these 3s and 11s giving blue dev cards quite easily and winning the game there. So, yeah, that was my 5th placement game. Bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.